Well, howdy, folks. It's time for Beyond the Smoke Barbecue Talk. So grab your drink of choice and come gather around the fire as we talk all things Beyond the Smoke. Featuring pitmaster chats from all your favorite names in barbecue. We chat about competitions, pits, meats, and everything in between. From barbecue to grilling, from trimming to smoking, we got you covered. Got questions? Let us know. We're always happy to hear from you. Thanks for coming, friend. We're glad you're here. Now sit back, relax, and let's talk some barbecue. It's time to go Beyond the Smoke.
Well. Look at their fucking pretty faces. God damn.
Colin's always got that serious look, though.
Hell yeah. What's up, boys?
Not much, man. Recouping from this weekend from the big showdown.
Man, thanks for coming on and covering.
You bet.
Oh, shit. Look who just made it in, too. Right on time.
Oh, looky here.
I knew you were going to get his ass in there. That's all I was going to ask Donnie. What the fuck?
I knew your ass wasn't working that hard to where you was going to miss.
He's the only one working out there in the fucking field.
Shit, he drive around the truck pointing a finger.
Yeah.
So what's up, boys?
Oh, man.
Colin?
Not a whole lot, brother.
Congratulations on that. What is that? Big pick? Is that from Briscoe or what?
He's talking to you,
Can you hear
Colin.
me?
I don't think he can hear you.
Can you hear me, Colin?
I think I'm lagging.
Colin, can you not hear?
It's that Monahan's internet
Yeah,
over there.
Them Monahan's internet. Evidently, he can't.
Yeah.
No, nothing. Log back out, log out, and log back in. He was just talking fine earlier. Well, Donnie, what's up with you, dude?
Man, just licking my wounds from taking the ass whooping this weekend, you know. Them big ones, they are so hit and miss, dude. You know, I mean, you got to cook good, and you got to end up on the right tables, you know. Honestly, I thought our chicken was pretty good. Ribs, I hated my freaking ribs. And you know I usually cook good ribs. And I'm like, I wanted to start throwing them at people when they were walking by. That's how much I liked them. Hey, you get a fucking rib. You get a rib. You get a rib. Pork, dude. That pork was probably one of the best porks I've done.
Damn it.
And my wife, when I cut the brisket, she goes, "Fucking Rudy." My wife, she's like, "Dude, that's probably the best brisket you've ever cooked." And I was like, "Fuck, don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't jinx you like that, huh?"
Don't you jinx me with that shit." What's up, Hector? Got to see Hector this weekend.
He had a hell of a walk too this weekend.
He did. He had a couple walks. That's Carl Davis.
Carl Davis. Yes, sir.
Carl had him a walk this weekend too, which is not surprising. But
yeah, for sure.
Bobby
Boone. What's up, brother?
Hung out with Bobby quite a bit this weekend. Bobby's a cool dude.
You had him on Twisted Talk, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I'm actually taking a break with that. I'm working on a few things, trying to make it a little better. Gabe.
Gabe.
What's up, Gabe?
Hey, Gabe, you beat me in steak, so shut the hell up about the seasoning.
So what number is this for you, Donnie, as far as Briscoe?
This is only my second one at Briscoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last year was our first. I was actually supposed to be going to Texas Angels, and I've actually I got a bunch of toys back here still. So my wife had already went and bought, and my daughter ended up having volleyball Friday night. Hey, what's up, Jimmy and Tracy?
Big dogs right there.
Big dogs in the house.
Congratulations, kicking ass.
Yes, absolutely. Congratulations, you guys.
It was a hell of a weekend, dude. Hell of a weekend.
Yeah.
So anyway, she had volleyball from like 7 to 9. It was like, dude, there's no way in hell I'm gonna make a 4-hour drive after that. No. So I was like, I guess I'd change streams here and go to Uvalde because it's a little closer. So
yeah.
Dang, Jimmy, you signed in on one, Jimmy, and Tracy's on the other.
Oh man!
Hey, at least I made it. No show Hernandez.
There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
No, it was a fun weekend, man. We had a great time. It was me, Kicking Ash, Fat Boy, Homegrown, Bayou Barbecue, Sweeney Todd. All kind of had a little compound going there. We call it the Comal Corner because we all live in the same county pretty much. Homegrown, they live like on the edge of Comal and Guadalupe County. So, we kind of take them in. So, what's up, Austin? I'm still going to kick your chair out from underneath you. I told him when my daughter walked, I said, now, if you don't play my song, I'm kicking your chair out from underneath your ass. And he didn't play it. So anyway.
Let's see if he made it on. There he is. Can you hear us now, Colin?
Hey, what's up? Yep.
There he is.
Yeah.
Now we can hear you.
Hey.
To where I was, Colin, congratulations on your fucking walk this weekend, dude. That was awesome,
brother.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Hell of a crowd to get one in for sure.
That was a good walk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Second place.
A lot of damn good teams there, I can tell you that.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's a tough one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was looking at the list earlier. I'm like, man, fuck all that.
It was like I was looking at my chicken table and I was like, fuck. No wonder I got my ass kicked.
There's just nothing but killers out there, dude.
It's one of those cook-offs. I won my chicken table and ended up like 29th chicken overall, and it was first on my table. It's a tough
that was me last year. Won my chicken table and ended up 29th in chicken.
Wow.
And I think you were on my chicken table this year.
Yeah.
And I was like 4th on the freaking table.
Wow.
Man.
Damn, that's crazy, dude. Considering, fucking Caesar must be putting some of that valley dust on that fucking bird.
Something.
Jeez, man. Jeez.
I don't know if he posted a TikTok. this box he turned in. It was a good looking box. It was a half and legs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sure.
I did a half and boneless wings, and I thought it was good. But anyway, it's one of my better chickens I thought I've done in a while. But
Well,
it all depends, man. You Valley finicky as hell too, dude. I mean, even the other one that they have there, I turned in a good chicken that time, and it was close to the bottom, which took me out of the top 10. And because I had 2 walks, and it was like, God dang, what did I bomb? You know, and you go look at this chicken, and it's like, okay.
Wow, man, that's crazy, dude. But yeah, there was a bunch of killers out there, and for everybody to do as good as they did, it says a lot, man. It says a lot for sure, especially for our guest tonight. Man, and I put that out there just for everybody to know that Sick Gun was on the schedule before all this shit happened, so I didn't want everybody thinking that.
Yeah, Mick had actually told me at the cook-off this weekend that they were going to be on.
Yeah, so for them to turn out the way they did, man, that's pretty awesome. So
perfect timing,
dude. So Donnie, why don't you introduce our guests?
Man, we have Six Gun BBQ, Tiffany and Michael. We call him Mick Gonzales from Somerset, Texas.
What's up, guys?
What's up,
Y'all
Six
doing?
Gun?
Tiff, what you drinking?
Good.
Not a beer. I'm not. Absolutely not.
Man, congratulations on this weekend, man. That was awesome to hear all that, and y'all had a hell of a chicken walk too, right? What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I might have got a little overexcited, I will admit, because I've been working really hard on that chicken for like 8 comps in a row. It's been giving me hell, man. But yeah, we got there.
Can you do that dance that you did?
No,
I don't know what
I don't even remember doing the dance. I was 12 years in by the time they did the overall call.
Yeah. So I gave her a beer, and she was like, "Hey," and I gave it to her. I closed the thing, and the next thing the ice chest. Next thing you know, she's like, "Can you give me a beer?" I was like, "I just gave you one." I mean, she was nervous, guys. She was nervous.
Very nervous.
And that's awards, man. Like
that's the best.
I mean, there's a couple of comps where we get up to go pack up, and like we have to get a bucket for all the beer cans because she was so nervous from all the awards.
Man,
go ahead, lay it all out, Rudy. Get it out now.
I kept throwing all my empties in the ice chest, and then I'd get down about brisket. I was having to dig through the empties to find one that had beer in it.
I didn't even have any beer left for the after party. That's how that
was.
Damn. Yeah. Well, that must have been a hell of an after party.
Yeah. So
it usually is with the crew we had there. Yeah.
We had not kicking ass. We had Red.
Who's that first place chicken guy?
Oh, there he is. We had a Red Ass Meat son Landry come out and do a little acoustic set out there.
Nice.
He was at Traders Village. We did something for our buddy Rudy and his wife Sadie for their baby coming, and he was like, "Hey, I'll be available for Briscoe. Y'all want me to do it?" I was like, "Bring it on, man!" So he did, and I mean, shoot, everybody's out there chilling and listening. It was a good party, man.
Awesome, bro.
Damn,
now, Donnie, I remember dancing there, but I don't remember dancing up to the stage. So, just for the record.
Okay.
No, but she has been working on that chicken for like 8 comps.
It's a beautiful box.
But we were,
that box is awesome.
We were trying to find like different days to do, man. I mean, I didn't want to go into, and it was basically more for traders. And I told her, I was like, I don't want to go into Traders with the same half chicken, man. Like, I want to do something different. So first we tried thighs, and then, Kevin is doing thighs, and Rudy's doing thighs, and, everybody, there's a lot of people doing thighs. And I was like, and legs kind of, it's hit or miss with legs. So I told her, hey, let's do the spatchcock chicken. I think there's a couple of people that are doing it, but let's do it this way. And with thigh nuggets, we started with thigh nuggets. She didn't like thigh nuggets, so we did the boneless wing nuggets like that. And she's just been working on it, man. So the first one was a real
don't even talk about
nut
that.
crusher, I would say, because she had a nice chicken, man. It was beautiful. The first time she did it was beautiful and perfect color, everything. And then She just didn't temp it. She was just going off of color, and apparently it was raw. So,
but it was so pretty. It was so pretty.
Yeah.
I can until this time I cannot get one to plump up the way that one did. It looked like
wow.
It looked pretty. I wish I could post a picture of it because I was like super ecstatic. I got so excited with the color and how it looked that I was like, yeah, I got this. And nope. Nope.
So that leads into a good question though, I think. Do y'all split stuff, or do each one of y'all have your certain things that you do, or do y'all do it all together, or what?
So okay, so the thing is that I have my disabilities on things that I can do and that I can't do, and so even though I say I do the brisket, even though I say I do the brisket and I do the ribs, we really have each other's jobs and each other's backs on everything. Like she'll help me with the wraps, she'll help me with different things on that. The brisket. She trims the brisket. She comp trims the brisket herself.
I trim the brisket, the pork, and then the chicken.
Mm-hmm. And so, but we never, like I said, I told her I want to do something different with the chicken. She was like, yep, let's do it. It's not just like, that's her thing and I'm going to let her do it. It's like, no, we're a team. Let's talk it out and figure it out from there.
We both have a hand in every meat. Yes. So I trim the brisket. He does pretty much the cook, and then I help him box, right? So ribs, he trims those, he injects those, and then when it comes down to boxing, he doesn't touch it because I'm like, when he's cutting them, I'm like, that's your top rack, that's your bottom rack. Like, I have OCD, so when I'm boxing, we used to fight. Boxing ribs was our biggest fight ever, and now we're just like when it goes too smooth and we're not. Like we don't even bicker anymore when it comes. I think we get along more cooking than we do at home. Yeah, pretty much.
But I'm the kind of. She does have OCD, and I'm the kind of person that's like, I want a perfect 200 score every time, and if I get a perfect 200 and that box look like crap, I'll be like, I won't own up to it. I wouldn't. I'll tell you right now, I'll be like that wasn't a perfect 200. Even though they gave me the sticker, I'd be like, nah, that didn't count. Like so. She gets mad sometimes. She's like, what's wrong with it? I was like, this brisket side is uneven and this is this. She goes, it's fine. Like I was like, no, because I don't want people to say like that guy got a 200. Like no, come on, So I don't want to do that. Like I'm very stickler about all that stuff now.
We basically want to earn what we're getting, and that's the whole point of this thing. Like when we first started, we weren't. It was. I don't know. We were
a hobby.
I look back and I laugh at the pictures because back then we were like, oh yeah, we got, it's so good, right? Hell no, that stuff was like jerky, you laugh because you put your comparison and you're like, oh, we came a long way, and we've been doing it for about 3 or 4 years now.
4 years. Yeah.
But we really pushed hard last year, and we put like everything. I could tell you, I'm exhausted. I was kind of happy to get finally like a break off out of the whole.
She says that, but
I'm ready to go already.
No, exactly. She says that, and like she was like, "Man, I'm just so tired. Like I just want to break." And then the cook-off went in. She's like, "All right, there's a cook-off at this city. There's a cook-off at this city." And I'm like, "I thought we were taking a break." She's like, "No, we got to keep going." I was like, "All right." And if she's not the one. It's Carl Davis talking us into it.
Yeah, man, I can't even tell you how many times we weren't going to go to. I was after our accident. I'm sure everybody knows we lost everything, right? But it was real windy, and everybody was going to Weatherford, and it was like a big payout. And we were like, he's like, "Come on, y'all be all right." And I was even going to have Mike go like a day earlier. I was going to hitch a ride with Kick and Ash, and we had this plan, and I was like, nope, not with all that wind. Like it was like 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts of wind, and we just didn't want to chance it. So we hung back. But man, that was like one of our biggest regrets. We wanted to go to that one so bad.
And we probably will this year, or if it depends on what other cook-offs are there. But it's just last year was just a big
Carl.
I know. Yeah, you want to know? He'll tell you he pulls it at 125 and boxes it. And I looked at him like, I'm gonna slap the snot out of you.
You did not say snot.
Look,
there's one in Beeville. You can see he's bad. He's bad.
And Carl will call me on a Thursday and he'll be like, look, the payout's here. This is the payout. There's only this many people there, and he'll give, and he's really good. I mean, he's good at talking people into going, man.
Yeah, for sure. But
five of those,
but you're going to be there.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about Carl? He don't taste shit.
No, he doesn't like barbecue sauce.
No, he does not like barbecue sauce. He says, "I ain't eating that shit."
He will not try anything. I could take it over there, he'll put it in his mouth and spit it out.
He won't even do that.
Yeah, no, he won't. If it has sauce on it, too much sauce, he won't try it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how close we've become with like this whole crew, because this year is pretty much, it has changed our lives. I could tell you, we weren't expecting to get where we're at now, let alone, we set goals, like little minor goals, and once we hit them, we're like, what?
Mike, yeah.
Big dog in the house.
It's crazy. It's just, we're kind of still in shock where we landed with last year. So,
like I said before,
there you go, Mick. There you go, Mick. Carl said 100% payout in Beeville.
See, there you go. Tell you.
I got a Christmas shop. I haven't even started Christmas shopping, y'all.
we just set goals this year. Like, we had a couple of things that just lit us up on fire. And one happened at what was it? Worlds last year. And we're changing our song. We're very
superstitious.
Yes, very superstitious. So when we're not hitting with our song, we changed our song, and somebody told her, like, you really think you're gonna walk? Like, what do you need to change your song for? Because they were taking forever doing that. And so that was one.
Oh.
And then the second one was somebody, we've been doing barbecue for a while now, and somebody that I know was like, hey, yeah, this is my buddy. He does barbecue. And then he was like, oh, yeah, that's my other buddy, Mike. And I went to school with him. And I was like, okay, all right. And I told her then, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm going to let everybody know that we do barbecue. Next year, everybody's going to know that we do barbecue. And that's it. We do other stuff. Yeah. She's got her griddle. She got her griddle. That's taken off. It's freaking awesome. I don't know if y'all ever tried it. It's freaking awesome.
Stop promoting it. I hate making it. Gosh.
But it is. It's good. And but we're more barbecue than anything, man. And
it's awesome.
And I thank God that we did do that, because we got to meet a lot of other people, people that aren't even in our city, and just Colin, man, I didn't even know about Colin. I thought I was going to go to him for guns and ammo, and I thought he was the guy that everybody goes to for that.
No, for real, Colin, though. But back in Stockdale, when you came up and you're like, you were asking, I thought for sure y'all were going to be like top 4. I was like, God, how does he even know our name? Like, that was first breaking point for me, where I was like, oh crap, actually people, because we've been doing it for a while and we never, and I literally remember that moment, and I was like, man, actually, I don't even he's good. And, it was kind of weird. It was just those little moments like that, for us, it matters. Yeah.
Yeah. This is our first year, just going all balls to the wall, man. So,
and we did 30 comps.
I was gonna say, how many did y'all do this year? Because I know y'all were banging this year.
I pushed sponsors, and I have to give a shout out to all my sponsors, because there's no way we would have been able to do that. There were times where, you know how much we spend a weekend, and if it weren't for them, if we didn't have a sponsor, we weren't going to cook. So we had a handful of them, and they stuck by us.
I stopped working just for to do catering, and more so catering than comps. And then, like I said, like when those things just hit, I was like, you know what, we're going balls to the wall. And I was like, and when we have the hardware, then we'll show our catering. Hey, we got award-winning barbecue. People will go for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Rudy said, what about your mechanic?
No, I was about to give a shout out to him, but he's just so greedy. He won't wait. God, Rudy. So if you don't know, I'm going to give you a short but sweet story, okay? We were coming back when we were pushing hard. We got Johnny's trailer. We had a tire fly off on the way home from Carrizo Springs or Cotulla, wherever we are. Well, we had to leave it on the side of the road. Joshua from Wiseboroughs was like, y'all can go park it at my house. Well, we were limping with no tire. The hub had broke off. So it was a pain in the ass. Basically, Rudy came, welded some chain up, got us to Joshua's house over there, went back with Mike the next day or 2 days later, he got it all rigged. Like, Rudy's our savior. But he's such an ass. He can't just wait for me to say. Y'all see how many times we tag him on Facebook and stuff. But
man, that guy's something else, man. He's one of my best buds. He really has become a brother to me from another mother. And dude, I love cooking next to that dude. If I can cook next to that dude, I'll choose it every day, because I tell him, I was like, I feel like we elevate each other, you know, and well, our cooks come out a lot better when we're right next to each other, you know.
Well, that, and he calms me down. He'll come over there and give me shit, and he'll put me in my place. And Mike laughs because Rudy gives me hell. I'm mean. I am mean. I have a particular way of doing things. I have this. I don't know. Like, if it's not done the right way, I'm not gonna like it. That's just how I am. And he'll be like, "Tiff, calm down. You're fine. You have enough time." Blah blah blah. You know. And he'll be like, you know, that's. And Jimmy does the same thing. He'll come shove a 5 Alive in my face at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be like, "Calm down. It's just chicken." You know.
Stupid chicken.
Rudy is full of shit, but he's one of those that would literally take his shirt off his back.
No, 100%. He knows we love him.
Hey, I mean, look, Caesar's leaf spring fell off, and he told Caesar, "Hey, man, leave it there. I'll go pick it up and weld it together and get it back to you." You know, I mean, luckily Caesar still got to the comp, and they got it fixed there, but he was down to go pick. And Rudy wasn't even cooking Briscoe. He was ready to go get that trailer and go fix it for Caesar. You know, that's the kind of guy that guy is, man.
I can't even tell you all the things he's done to save us. But if it weren't for him, though, we wouldn't have gotten rolling again after the accident. He got our. There was plenty of the barbecue community that pitched in for barrels, and Rudy welded them, Frankenstein them for us. Got us rolling. 2 weeks after our accident, we were at Traders last year, and we were cooking. And we were cooking on a new toy hauler that we didn't know. I was literally putting Donnie. Remember, I was putting wallpaper up in that thing while we were there at Traders.
Yep.
Yeah, because I mean. We started from the bottom again, and it was hard.
See if I sell you another trailer.
Whatever. I love that trailer, but man.
I do, man. I miss that trailer. I miss cooking on that porch and not having to get off.
Yeah. I actually miss that trailer myself because of having all that shit already on the porch, and you don't have to move nothing or unload nothing. You just go outside and cook.
Or when it's raining, everybody's out there on the floor, and you're just like dry as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Colin's living that life right now for sure.
Yeah, I got the porch trailer.
Okay, Colin's
got that Cadillac. Colin's got a Cadillac now.
It works.
What's more impressive about Colin's trailer is how fucking clean it is. That's more impressive than anything else, dude.
I do keep it clean.
That thing's awesome.
And then Anthony sets up on the opposite side of his door on his trailer outside on the ground.
Yeah, I hobo it. It's all right. I don't got
Hey, but that's kind of smart. You don't have to worry about the smoke coming back inside the trailer if he's on the opposite side.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, so he had it blowing in my front door.
The door's open, that smoke flies in, yeah.
Yeah, so he just had his smoke blowing in my front door.
Good.
So Mick and Tiffany, how did y'all get into the whole barbecue scene?
Menudo, bro.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Menudo. There, well, first of all, I was,
the band or the dish.
The dish.
Y'all ain't tasted as menudo yet, but
so
it's pretty good.
So yeah, I mean, I get tired of going around restaurants and trying to find menudo. And so I said, I'm gonna cook it myself. And my dad's like, "You sure?" She said it. She's like, "Are you sure? It's not that hard. I mean, it's not that easy." And I was like, well, let me find out, And so I tried a couple of things, and my dad's a real menudo, connoisseur. So if you don't like it, he's gonna tell you. And I gave it to him, and he was like, "Man, this is good, dude. This is really good." And I was like, "Shut up!" And he was like, "No, it really is." And then a week later, the Legion over here at Somerset was having a menudo contest, and so they put me in it, and we went over there, and we got People's Choice.
No way.
And so I was like, "Oh shoot, okay, cool," And People's Choice actually was a lot more at that time than the first place was anyway. So I was happy about that. And then we did the next year, we did it again, and we got first place. Nice. So that next year they were like, "Hey, there's a cook-off coming up if y'all want to do it." So me and a couple of our friends were going to do it, and it got kind of so we each had a category we were going to do, and then this other guy wanted to come in, and then it got kind of messy.
Too many roosters.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Well, let's all just cook a brisket." I was like, I don't want to spend $200 on a brisket, and you're not going to choose my brisket, So I said, "Nah, I'll do my own thing, man. No hard feelings. Like, we're all cool still. We don't. It wasn't nothing bad. It was just like, let's just do our own thing." And so I told her, and well, at that time I was doing it by myself. It wasn't until I met Reggie Q, and I saw them at Pleasanton Cook-off, and you know, I was talking to them and everything, and they hit, and it was just, man, dude, I want to do that with my wife, you know, like that'd be cool, you know. So I asked her, and she was like, why don't you just ask one of your other friends? And I was like, I could, you know, and this is how you get her. Okay. I said, look, I could ask my friend to come help me and we can cook it together, whatever. I was like, but if we win, I have to split the money with him. If we win, and she's like, I'm in.
Money talks.
She's like, but we have to change the colors. She's like, but we have to change the colors. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
That was the agreement. We changed the colors because he has red and black and gray, and I don't like red at all. Like, I don't know, no offense, but it's not my color, right? I don't like it.
Dang, sir, sorry.
Yeah.
There you go. Lit up.
The one time I wear a red shirt.
Lit up.
Sorry. That's why I said sorry.
Lit up's got a great question. Lit up's got a great question. They were actually at Briscoe this weekend too. How'd you come up with the name Six Gun?
So, you know, our last name is Gonzales, so that's where the gun comes from. And, you know, the plan when I first started was like, you know, okay, me and my wife are going to get into it. And then my kids, we're all going to have, you know, just, something into it, you know. And there's 6 of us all together, so that's where it came up, Six Gun.
All right.
And I'm very, very, very. I like a lot of Western movies and like the old guns and stuff like that. Tombstone's like one of my favorites. So you'll see a lot of our shirts that has a lot of Tombstone, Tombstone references and stuff like that. So that's where we got all that from.
Yep. Exactly. So that's it. I mean, a lot of people are like, why? And at first I was like, well, I didn't even get it. We were cooking for like a year, and I was like, why is it Six Gun? Like, and he's like, and he explained it. I was like, man, I'm in the family, and I didn't even know that.
I just came up with that myself.
Like, what does our team name stand for? A year later, oh, that's okay. That makes sense.
Sam, get back to work. Get back to work, Sam. You ain't got time to host. You ain't got time to co-host. Go back to packing.
What are you guys cooking on?
Drums, all drums, man. Even the chicken. Even though this year we're gonna try to find
I want a PK.
Yeah,
but my spatchcock might not fit in there with the other stuff.
I told her to get another Quattro D, the shorties
But
or
right
the
now
gateway shorty.
We have to load everything through our RV door, and it's getting tiring. So it's we should have listened to Rudy.
Wait. Our smoke cooker, our chicken cooker is that Oklahoma drum.
Oh, that's what's
Oklahoma
the Oklahoma drum, the Bronco.
The Bronco.
That's what we use for the chicken, and I love that thing. I don't know why, but we tried a Weber, we tried, I don't know, everything. We went through everything, and finally we went back to the Oklahoma Joe's because I was like, I don't know, I like the way it's doing it better. So,
are y'all still cooking on the drum that Rudy took the pieces out of the wreck and put together?
No,
we don't.
I retired it.
Yeah.
Well, we upgraded and they look like we didn't upgrade.
So we actually upgraded.
I don't want to talk about it.
We actually upgraded so we could be so we can have some nice ones for the bash.
Actually, yeah, they took pictures of them. They were brand new at the bash, and there was. I mean, we had like 7 or 8 people come up and take pictures of them. They look so pretty, and now they're just. Yeah. So our goal is to try to get a couple more drums this year. That's on our to-do list.
So Big Dog Michael asked you, Mick, if you were gonna play harmonica tonight. So those of you that don't know, Mick can throw a little Whiskey Myers out there on the harmonica. So
no, he won't do it on spot like that, y'all.
He's gotta have some beer. He gotta have some beer, Michael.
I had like 3 cups of whiskey at that time. So
he does it in the shower all the time, but it sounds like he's drowning.
Tell her, Carl. Tell her. He's an outlaw, right? Tell her.
Oh, stop with the outlaw. Are you gonna buy me one? Are you gonna buy one or what?
That's what I'm cooking on. I got an outlaw.
Yeah. He's been bugging me for like 2 years, and it's
I've been wanting. I miss doing an offset though. Like when we had the Donnie's trailer, that old trailer Donnie got us. We were cooking the brisket on an offset, and we were doing good with it. I mean, we were hitting with that for a good while, and. And after we got in that accident, I was like, well, let's just do all drums because we don't have a porch to keep it on. So, that's what we were doing.
Yep.
But it took a while for me to get used to get back into the drum, cooking a brisket on a drum. But, we did good. I mean, shoot, we hit in Traders 3rd place, which was another one of our goals this year. We wanted to hit at least one to Traders and walk.
Yeah, that was a hell of a brisket call.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
I was
coming on South Texas.
Tiffany overreacted screaming again because y'all have to know that at awards, I don't drink. I only drink after awards. As soon as we start the awards, I start pounding them back because my nerves, okay? So by the time they get started, like for instance, Castroville, where it was 3 hours later, I was done before the chicken even started. So if I act a fool, I apologize.
Oh yeah, it was, but I mean, we weren't expecting brisket over there. We were expecting, pork. Well, first we were expecting chicken because, we did that spatchcock on it and it looked beautiful. It was a nice looking bird, and everything looked good. So we thought we were gonna hit chicken. We didn't get a call in chicken, and my ribs have been on point. I mean, we made top 10 this year for CBA ribs, and so I was expecting ribs for sure. Mm-hmm. And if not ribs, we were expecting pork because she was like 13th right there with 14th. Pork, 14th right there. Wow. So I was like, all right, we're either gonna hit ribs or pork. That's it.
Yeah.
And then they didn't hit either. So I was like, no, golly, what the heck, man?
It's like the worst waiting till brisket, right? And you're like, oh no.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, the brisket looked good, but it's Trader's Village, man. I mean, how many? There's a ton of brisket cookers out there. Everybody can cook a brisket,
right.
When we hear our song at third place, yeah, of course you get hyped with that. It's like, man, especially if that's one of your goals of the year and you're hitting that too.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. That really was what we were the whole year pushing hard and practicing and trying to alter our techniques and everything. Like there's so many little things that we learn. Like every cook-off we've learned something, right? Or every cook-off, how we learn is we hang around with these people, like all of our barbecue family, and they'll spit out tricks. I mean, they're little tips, and we're like, yeah, and we share ours, they share theirs. Everybody wants to help everybody, and we wouldn't have been where we're at today had we not had the help that we did throughout. And I mean, every single one of our barbecue family people, everybody that we talked to,
they've had a hand in our cook, like the cooks that we have right now, the recipes, everything. Every one of our barbecue people have a hand in it in some way, and I tell people that that come up to us and ask us, and I say, you want to learn, don't pack up and leave after the awards.
Hang around
and talk to everybody. Hang around and go hang out, because we learn a lot like that too, man. I mean, you not only that, you're bonding with these people, and that's where the barbecue family comes from too.
Believe it or not, we have only done one class, and we didn't even take it together because we couldn't afford it. So Mike did the first part of it with a Reggie Q's class, okay, and then like 4 or 5 months later, he's like, I'm pretty sure I forgot something. You need to take it. So there we go, taking it again.
Well, okay, so I mean, we were hitting before that class. I mean, it was right after Trader's Village last year. Well, before that, we were hitting. And then Traders, we had a little slump after our accident. We had a little slump. And then we started hitting again, like right at the end. And so, Vince, like I said, he's a good friend of mine. And I've known him since when we first started cooking. And Vince always would give me tips as well.
Yeah, he did.
And help us out. And so our biggest problem at that time was our time management. Like she was always yelling at me because it was like down to the wire, and she's the box runner.
Anthony,
she's.
I'm like, why? And then what gets me is he's like, who cares how far we are? Yeah, who cares? I have to walk 5 miles up the.
But that's one of the things I wanted to go to the class for, was the time management, to see if I'm doing anything wrong on the times. And it helped, showing me, okay, yeah, because he runs all barrels too. So, it helped me figure out, okay, this is the time I should be doing it. This is the time I should be doing that, and, so then after that, I mean, we kind of went back into a little slump again. And I told her, I was like, you know what, let's just go back to what we were doing, go back to it, and let's see. And then let's change our stuff from that. And then as soon as we did that, boom, we were off to the races, man.
Nice.
And it wasn't until I put up all the awards this year, man, because I put up this is the first year I put up all the awards on one wall for that year. And I told her, do you see what's up here, right? And she was like, well, yeah, there's a lot of awards. And I said, but if you look at it, you'll really see that all these comps that we did, I think there was only 3 comps that we didn't walk.
No, there was 2 that we didn't have any meat for the count. And where I learned that from? Vincent told me, he's like, I don't count how many times we don't
Oh,
walk. I
Red
count
Cube
how many
barbecue?
times we.
Nah.
He counts how many times he doesn't walk on meat. So
Yeah.
like instead of counting how many comps he's done, he counts when he doesn't walk, and that's
Right.
and I took that as a pointer, and ever since then, like I've been keeping track of that. Whatever.
Yeah. So we only all these comps we only had 2 comps that we didn't walk in, and I would say I want to say 90% of the comps we had 2 or 3 walks in, 9 out of all of them, and stupid chicken.
Yeah. That's sad because
we had chances to RGC and GC, and it just the chicken got us down. So it was good at the end of the year that we honed it down, and now I feel confident that this year we're gonna have more GCs than RGCs.
There you go.
And that's because it was there. We were right there on a lot of them. Harper last year was a 0.3 points away from LC. We almost had LC.
It was chicken fried LC, and then us third overall, and that was what was our inspiration. We were like, what? And then from there, we're just like, we're keeping it the same. So this whole time, we didn't change anything except for our chicken.
Yeah,
because we were trying to
hone it down,
trying to figure out what we were doing wrong. But like our technique stayed the same, but our sauce is where we were like,
what's up, Angel?
But yeah, I mean,
it's
been a ride.
That chicken box looks like a lot of work.
Okay, you're not the first person to say
everybody
that. I'm
said
going to tell you what.
It looks tough.
After you do it 8 times, it doesn't become that hard anymore. No, it is.
Your hands know what it's doing. Your hands just know what it's doing.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you the truth. I looked at that box and I went, hell no.
Okay, so I actually didn't like my box. You want to know why?
No, it's not because of that. I said hell no because of how much work it takes to do the damn box.
Is how bad I have OCD though. That one nugget in the front on the right was a little bald for me, and I was pissed because I was like, man, it's gonna do it. It's gonna be that one nugget, man. And Mike's like, calm down. And Rudy's like, it looks good. I was like, go ahead, say it, Rudy. Go ahead, say it. Because while Rudy's not with us, he's texting us on the dot. Did you turn in your chicken? Let me see your box. Or did you turn in your no shit, y'all. He's bad. Like I'm like, just get over here already, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but
that box is definitely a wow box. I mean, as far as like the presentation and the work that goes into it, I mean, I'm sure, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but when judges see that, they gotta appreciate, that much work that went into it. You know what I mean? So,
but then
there's always that one
asshole. You get that asshole judge every now and then that goes, too much going on, too slow.
Yeah,
shut the hell up. And appreciate the work that was done.
I think you had one of those at Traders, actually.
Yeah.
Traders, she had somebody that gave her like an 8 in presentation or something like that.
That's
like, what?
Yeah, that would piss me off.
It does. I've had one that said too much going on.
No, what the one that really pissed me off was poteet. I had, and Colin knows, he saw my pork box. Yeah. He already knew what I was talking about. That sucker was beautiful. I hated it because I was like, there ain't nothing wrong with it. I couldn't, and me having OCD, I could not find one thing wrong with it. And I got like, no, it was horrible. It wasn't even in the 20s.
It's like,
it was bad.
I've seen the boxes that you guys have put together this year, and it's inspired me to want to put better boxes together. You guys put some of the most beautiful boxes together in competition.
Thank you. And that's what I mean. Like, I mean, we look at our boxes from when we first started, and I was like, man, back then we thought this was a shit, and now I'm like, dude, I would have slapped me for.
But a lot of that boxing is because we have the proper time management, so that we have the time to keep it warm and get it in the box. So we already know visually. I know what I'm gonna do when my money's come out, and I'm like, okay, I got these didn't shrink up or these didn't get deformed. These are the ones I'm rolling with. This is how I'm going to box it. And then sometimes I'll try something weird. Like this weekend, by the way, I hated my pork box. I did not like it. And I was, why did I box like that? And he's like, well, it's too late now. Like there's sauce everywhere. So we're turning it in.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that box, it may not look good, but when you don't like every time we don't like our box, we hit.
Yeah.
Every time. And everybody says it. There's some people that are like, that's not really true, but it's really true for us. I mean, every time I've liked my box, my ribs, my brisket, I'm like,
oh yeah, let me tell you, he did a happy dance on his brisket. Was it in at Bandera?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bandera did a happy dance after he. As I'm going to turn in, and he does a happy dance, and I looked at him like, why? Why did you do that? You just jinxed it. And sure enough, man, he
it was more so like I tried. There's something that was going on with my brisket, and I was getting mad at it, and you know, and I tried it at it wasn't at Trade, it was the before Traders that I did that Happy Dance. Oh, it was at Traders actually, I think, or something like that. Anyway, I tried something new on my brisket because, you know, it was missing something on it, and it came out just the way I wanted it. And I was like, oh, I found out what I was doing wrong. And so that's why I did the Happy Dance. Not that I liked the brisket, it was just
All right.
but it killed me, I guess, and we didn't do that. But hey, I mean, even Bandera, we did pretty good over there too. So
Yeah.
and that was a hornet's nest.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
that last one over there. Oh Lord, I was like, what were we thinking? Like at that point, we weren't chasing like number one. We were
I was
trying to
keep
stay in
10
top 10 in
10.
the ribs, but like, at this point, you know, we don't get payout for that. So, but yeah, I didn't realize that if you get top 10 in the meat, like this is how naive we are. We're still learning. We didn't realize if you're top 10 in the meat, you get to walk the stage at the awards or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess it was worth the hornet's nest because, you know, we stayed tight there. So
What's up, Chad?
What's up, Rusty?
Yeah, and he had a walk too, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
Brisket.
A good walk.
Followed up that GC he had the week before.
Yeah, he did, man.
Mhm.
Dude, and you know what? I'll give that guy props. You know, he was in Bandera. He was upset. He was dead ass last in Bandera. And then to come back the next weekend to that other
GC.
cook-off and then GC.
He came with the vengeance, man. He was
crazy,
like,
man.
Heck yeah.
That's fucking
That
crazy.
dude.
That goes to show you what they say about you can cook the exact same shit next week and be on the other end of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's part of that. You know, you got to learn to lose well too, right?
Yeah. You got to have a short memory. You got
I'm not gonna lie. I used to take it really hard when we would lose. Like I would get all pissed off, and you can see it in my face. And Will tell you to this day, he'll be like, "Man, Tiff, I was watching you, and your faces, man, your faces." And I'm like, I know, I'm trying to get better at it, but man, it hurts.
Yeah,
you know?
Daniel son,
a lot of money, a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big dog right there. So talk to us about this little accident y'all had, man. I mean, I know we keep hearing about it, and I know
well, it's I mean, that trailer was you know, it was the first big trailer that we had, you know, and we wanted something different. We had a cargo trailer. We really didn't know what we wanted to do with it. And then I wanted a porch trailer, and Donnie said, "Hey, I got one that we made." And it's an old RV, and we made it into a porch trailer. And man, I mean, that thing was unique. It was badass, you know, it was just something different, you know. And we would get compliments all the time on it. Everyone's like, "Man, that's cool. That's really, really cool." So, you know, learning how to drive something that big, you know, or that long too, and the weight on it was just
it was heavy.
Yeah. And so it kind of swayed a lot if you went past a certain, you know, speed. So I learned, okay, I got to keep it under this speed. We were coming back from Harper, and like I said, Harper.
What Harper was at that point? Harper was y'all's best one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't.
What I miss?
I'm getting drinking
Colin pulled a Paul Whitaker. That's two of them this year. We're good.
That banquet beer got him.
He said,
"See, you don't drink that water, Colin."
So that was y'all's best cook up to that point before the accident, right?
Yeah, because
y'all had a great
weekend. That was that one that was 0.3, like 0.03 points away from RGC, right there by Phil, and that also just lit us up too. And
you're all right, Colin?
Good.
Yeah.
That was highlight. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I should
have muted your mic, Colin.
Should have.
Thanks.
Donnie, whatever mic Colin is using, that's what you need for your Twisted Talks, man. You need to get those mics.
Oh yeah.
That hears everything. Yeah.
So what year was that?
Last year.
That was that was last year, and
October of last year, and I remember telling him, "Hey, I just got in my truck," and I was like, "I gotta go put gas." So I pulled out in front of him, and I didn't even get to the gas station. Like a minute later, he called me crying, and sorry, but he called me crying, upset. He's like, "It's all gone," and I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "It's all gone," and I was like, "All right, I'll be right there." Like I was trying to calm him down, thinking he's overreacted, and I turned around. As I'm turning around on the highway, I could just see all of our stuff scattered over the highway.
Oh,
all of our
my
barbecue
God.
pits. I mean,
And
our brand new generator. Everything. There was nothing left except for the frame of the trailer.
And that was like right when we were gonna make. I told her that was right when I told her I was like, we're gonna make a run, and we're gonna hit it hard the next year, the next full season.
We were talking about it. We had a game plan, and then all of a sudden it was like
gone
in an instant.
You know, and you know, and I had just paid off my truck too at that time, man. So I had my truck there, and I was taking it. I was going down the hill from Harper, and these two 18-wheelers just flew by me one after another. And as soon as that happened, the trailer just took off, and it just flipped on me.
Yeah, we were right next to a guardrail, so it hit him. The wind gust hit him so hard that tail end swung around and hit that guardrail, and that's all it took. Bounced back. I mean, had he not been by the guardrail, though, he would have been over the bridge because you could see all the crosses where he was.
I was going to bring that part up if y'all didn't bring it up, that guardrail saved his ass.
Yeah, it did save his life. I remember being like,
Twice it did. The cop came up to us and he was like, "Man, you don't know how lucky you are." And I was like, and then he showed me the crosses, like, "Oh wow." And he goes, "But yeah, I mean, I went head first into that guardrail, but the trailer pulled me back away from it, and then it pulled me to the side of it, and I hit it. It on the side.
Yeah. So get this: we had a bottle of Cristal in our freezer of that, and it was always going to be like whenever whatever. I don't know liquor. Obviously, I just drink beer, okay, guys. But anyway, so he was like, "We're gonna save this, and if we ever GC, we're gonna pop that top, right?" Well, lo and behold, we're scraping up things with whatever we can put in the truck. All of our friends came, our daughters came. We're putting things in the back of the truck, shoving things in the back seat. And we looked down and we laughed because we had just bought like 5 bottles of moonshine from Carl, and none of those suckers cracked, dude. They were all right there. And I was like, "Anybody want a drink? I'm about to drink." But and then the 1800 lived too, so it was kind of crazy. And we actually
and my whiskey.
Yeah, we actually still had that same bottle of 1800, and then it was funny because when we finally did GC in Ingleside, we were too damn tired to pop open that bottle, y'all. We went to bed.
When did y'all pop that? Because I was there when y'all popped that. When did y'all pop that?
2 weekends later. Where was
at Bust and Burn.
Oh yeah, Divine Bust and Burn.
Bust and Burn, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we finished that sucker too.
Yeah, when we GC'd Ingleside, it wasn't like, you know, we had Carl, we had Rusty, and Jared was there too, but
we were just tired.
Yeah,
all of us wanted to go to bed.
So Serge, it was so bad that they had to bring a dump truck and a skid steer to pick all that.
Yeah, they had a skid steer, and it was. You know what? You want to know what got us the worst though is that truck. People probably don't care about. Maybe they don't care about our sob story, but that truck was the first truck that me and Mike have ever paid off. Okay, together. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, it was his Father's Day gift. I got him, and we paid it off. And then to see it like that, when they go to pull that sucker off, they have it on the tow truck. The brake front brakes are locked, so it's screeching while they're pulling it, and it's like it's crying. I wasn't crying until that, and then I started breaking down, but. I'll tell you what, I could have sworn that truck, the frame was bent in the back, but my dad came and looked at it.
We went to go get some stuff from there, and I've already been through a lot with that truck. Yeah. I took that truck to Big Shell in Corpus twice, and twice, it went through it, and it gave me. First, it started overheating. We took out the thermostat, and then it cooled it off right when we went the next year. But then the oil pump started giving me shit. And we had a whole bunch of stuff that was going on with it, but then later on, it's like nothing happened.
It always comes back to us. So
it
was a sentimental thing.
There was times where I thought this truck was done, and then like a day later, it's going on like nothing.
But yes, we still have her. We're slowly but surely fixing her up. She's running now, but now she's the fan clutch went out, so it's overheating, so it's sitting out there waiting to get fixed again.
We went to the junkyard, not the junkyard. We went to the tow yard where they took it, and it was just sitting there. And me and my dad looked at it, and I was like, "I don't think the frame is bent." And he goes, "You don't think so?" And I was like, "I don't think so. I think it just needs a rear axle." So we both looked at it. He looked at it. He goes, "I think you're right." And I was like, "Right?" He goes, "Yeah, I think you're right." And so we got it out of there, and our other sponsor, CWW Energy, Travis.
This is how much we had our sponsors behind us. So I told him, he's like, "Well, what's going on with that truck?" Because he had came by to meet us and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, that's the one we got in an accident with or whatever." And he's like, He's like, well, what does it need? And I was like, well, it needs manpower right now. Like it's probably about $1,000 to get it going. But like right now it's either comps or truck. And we had a mission. And when we say we're going to do something, we're going to do it. Okay. So we put that truck on the back burner. And then Travis is like, hey, I'm sending a tow truck to go get that Dodge. Is that cool? I'm going to get it fixed for you. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah. He took it on a Thursday, had it back to me 2 weeks later. That sucker drove in the driveway. Like they drove it off the, I mean, he even took Mike. He picked up Mike and they went to go pick out the bed and the tailgate and he literally was out there. He sent me pictures of it getting redone, and I was just like, "Oh, is this really happening?" You know? And yeah, I mean,
he confirmed, man, it wasn't bent. It wasn't bent. Yeah. I was like, man, that thing's a workhorse, bro. Like
yeah. So I mean, we thought we lost the truck, but we did lose everything. Like we had to get we Frankenstein the barrels to get to Traders. Rudy did that for us, and then when we got the money,
Booyah Barbecue. Donated.
Richard did, and I think there was somebody else had offered to give us another barrel, but Rudy was like, it's closer for me just to buy one. So I think Rudy bought a barrel for like $40-$60 out of his pocket or something like that. And I'm not lying. That accident happened on Sunday. By that Friday, we had our barrels back because Rudy is just like, he's like determined. He was like, I know, guys, I'm going to help y'all. And I mean, I don't know what we would have done, y'all.
I remember that day because you and I were texting that day. And, because I was, pumping y'all up and everything because y'all did so good. And the next thing I know, I mean, it wasn't 2 minutes later. And she's texting me back going, Donnie, it's all fucking gone. And I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm like, I'm so sorry, Donnie. He's like, don't worry about me. And I'm like, no, I mean, it's something. It's like, it's something I don't ever want anybody to experience, like seeing everything. I mean, you could see our barbecue sauce on the ground, our brand new bottles of seasonings that have busted open. Those things that cost money, you're just looking at it and you're like, I want to throw up. Like, like all this, we got to start all over. And, the bed we slept on last night is now in the bed of the truck being hauled off. They're scraping. They literally scraped for about 3 hours all of our belongings off and put in the bed of the truck, or a dump truck.
The fridge was good though.
Oh yeah, we saved the fridge. We still have it in our kitchen. Actually, it's our catering fridge now. So it's been a long road.
No injuries.
No, man. That was just crazy. Like everybody. That's what I said. Like they were surprised, and then the cop was like, "Yeah, you were real lucky, man." And I mean, either I was in shock or what. But a couple of days later, I was still fine. So.
No, God was like, nah, Mick's got enough shit wrong with him. We ain't gonna fucking
let me tell you what this man has been through, y'all. A lot of y'all don't know this, okay? But when Mike was a little boy, when he was 4 years old, he got run over by a riding lawnmower, and he lost. Technically, we should be called Six Toes Barbecue, but we're not going to go there because Mike argues with me. But he lost 4 of his 5 toes on his left foot. Okay, so they told him, "You're never going to walk again. You're never gonna, you'll be lucky if you can walk." And he ended up being like an all-star soccer player, because they took parts of his body to make a foot, basically, and now he's, so that's one thing he's been through. And then the other thing was when Mika was our youngest was 2 months old, New Year's Eve, they were popping fireworks at our family yard or whatever, and there's a malfunction in a bottle rocket basically ricocheted off the ground while Mike was bent over to light one, and it hit him directly in the eye. So he lost his left eye. He's completely blind in his left eye. It's a prosthetic.
So my depth perception is off. That's why she does the brisket trim, because there would be valleys all over that damn brisket. I'll tell you right now. I tried like 2 briskets and then that's what she was like.
I'm sorry, baby. Can I please have a knife?
Will, that's
like some snakes. It's all good.
But it bit her in the ass, man, because she's like, man, God, this is a $240 brisket, and I don't want.
First time I did a Wagyu, y'all, I was sweating because I was like, I'll do a prime all day long. Give me a $40 brisket, but a $200 and something Wagyu, and I'm just like, so then I'm overthinking and I'm paranoid.
She's all going.
Yeah, then I'm making the divots. But
digging into it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we are thankful, with everything that is,
absolutely.
We got everything back, and 10 times more, like all the stuff that we use there. I mean, we have way more stuff that we use now. So, it can be replaced. Everything can be replaced. So, we were glad that I was very happy that my little girl wasn't with me because she was going to go with me.
Absolutely.
And she actually went with her sisters instead. And, you know,
that would have been on her side.
Yeah, well, she would. I don't think she would have ever gotten into a car if she was in that truck with me.
Yeah.
So, I'm very happy that she wasn't there with me.
So, did you feel it like give way? Like you felt it take off?
It was too quick, man. I mean, there was no way that I was gonna. I mean,
recover.
The first 18-wheeler hit. If it was just one 18-wheeler, I think I could have managed it. But when the other one came through, right after it took it worse, and it just.
So let me tell you. So the part where he got in the accident, it was the guardrail, right? But you're coming down a hill and you're coming around a corner. So of course so he's probably hugging that line because it's swaying. He's going slow, but then that 18-wheeler they're familiar with that from Kerrville that way. They're all familiar with those roads. We're not. That was the first time we'd actually been out there, but. I mean, you could see them even when they were scraping our stuff up. These people were not slowing down, and they're big rigs. I mean, just passing us like nothing. And the gust of wind would just blow all of our papers across the highway more. Our business cards were everywhere, and I was like, well, at least we got free advertisement. There's somebody walking on the highway.
80 miles an hour, and it's 80 freaking miles an hour right there.
Yeah, man.
It was scary, y'all. Like, I mean. I
my roll bar was at the very bottom of the hill. I had a roll bar on my truck. It was at the very
snapped
bottom.
It off the back of that truck like nothing. It was all the way at the bottom. I had completely forgotten about it until the girls were like, "Mom, is that?"
I didn't know that part.
Like, yeah,
it's crazy.
And it's sad because there's there's a lot of crosses right there. You could see the amount of people that had died there. So it's kind of
wow, man, that's great.
Thank God there wasn't another one.
Yeah, it was. He was. I told him I'm glad you're I got there and I was like, "Are you okay? I'm glad you're all right. We can replace this." And I told you I held it together because I was already putting a game plan in my head because I said, yep. And I am a big hustler. I will give myself that. Don't tell me I'm not going to do something because if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to find a way to do it. And that's why I tell him that's why I'm like, hey, there's one this weekend. Let's go. We need redemption. Or hey, we need to hold it together. We need to keep going. And every weekend he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yep, let's go. We said we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And then
we have a sponsor. The sponsor pays for it, and we're there, man. Yeah. I mean, and like I said, this year was a big help that the sponsors did that for us and got us through the year. And man, I mean, next year. So, I mean, I told her I was like, I'm down to go back to work, and we're gonna continue to do it. We're not gonna do it as many this year. We say that we're not. We say that.
I know you're like right.
But we got goals. I mean, like I said,
we're chase.
One of the goals that we were is the 777. We wanted to have a 777. And we got it right out of the gate.
Mission accomplished
at Briscoe.
That was crazy.
That was great. That was a great cook, man.
It was 778.12 and Kevin was a 778.56.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right. I was like, oh man.
Oh man.
But I mean,
I had a couple of calls this weekend too.
Yeah.
Nicho.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good showing, man. I mean, but I wasn't expecting. I was expecting 6 or 7. To be honest, I thought we were at 6 or 7.
Right.
And then 6 or 7 didn't come, and I was like, well,
must have tanked something. And it wasn't chicken this time, but
I was like,
either we did really well or we bombed the shit out of something.
Yeah, I was like, was it our ribs? Was it our brisket? And I was like, damn. And then when you hear that horn, the horn plays, and I was like, well, you definitely don't hit that, I mean, if you don't,
not us.
Yeah, that's not us. I mean, we only had 2 calls,
right.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
So when
Bobby Ray with the big first place brisket.
Killer out there. Bobby.
Bobby Ray with that big first place brisket.
Yeah.
Bobby's gonna be teaching a class here pretty soon. If he's
dude, I was so stoked for him. We were sitting on the same row, and of course, he's my little homie, man. I love that dude. And actually, me and Bobby were talking, and he was in the truck on the way there, and I was just glad to see him do good, man.
Yeah,
glad to see him do good. He's putting in a lot of work on them drums. I know that.
But was Bobby able to hold it together after Bubba got that call?
Probably not. He had been drinking, so I think it was a little easier. But I think maybe after he got to thinking about it, it might have hit him a little more.
He's proud.
Yeah,
oh no, Bobby Ray, did he cry? Did he cry, Bobby Ray? Tell the truth.
Did you make your dad cry? That's awesome.
Man.
Well, thank
All
God you're good, man. Thank God everything turned out the way it did turn out, and man, that's scary. That's scary,
Yeah,
dude.
it is, man.
My
It is,
my dad was killed in a truck accident, and dude, you never know, right?
Yeah.
You never know, especially like us being around here, West Texas area, dude. You hear about it all the time, man.
Yeah.
You hear about it all the
every
time.
day.
So,
See, I told you he thought about it later.
yeah, you did.
Way to go, man. Right on. Proud dad moment right there. Hell yeah.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
All right,
So,
so
like,
enough with the sad stuff with the wreck and stuff. Tiffany, we have a question for you.
Oh man.
What
I don't
fire
know.
retardant clothes do you recommend for a cook-off campfire?
Again, all right, guys. Okay, let me just lay it out there because it's gonna come out. Tilden last year, I got a little drunk. Okay, y'all know this. I already said this. I don't.
Now y'all
drink,
back
but
up. Remember that she says she don't drink. Okay.
I don't drink, so I hadn't drank like this, and like because we used to play poker all the time, right? So poker nights we'd be drinking, blah blah blah, right? But I hadn't drank since we started doing the cook-offs because I work during the week early, whatever. But I need like 2 days to recuperate because I cannot handle it anymore. I'm not young like he used to be where I can just pop back up and start drinking like something.
Fire dancer.
Jimmy. Anyway, so I got really drunk and I had these pleather pants on and a pink vest, and apparently I was swaying back and forth and I clipped the fire basket and fell in the fire. And so I'm laying on the ground, right? And everybody's like, Mike, your wife just fell. And he's like, oh, she's fine. She's embarrassed. And he left me there. Everybody picked me up.
Hey, to be fair, I had already moved her like twice away from the fire.
Third time you
hey, you gotta learn your lesson.
I have like 3rd-degree burns on my ankle. I have a pretty good little scar there, but everybody's always Rudy calls me the fire dancer because of that. So yeah. So and then of course I'm passed out I'm passed out and I'm on the chair with my mouth all wide open because I'm drunk, and Johnny's got a banana and he's all taking pictures like a banana phone. And so I wake up the next morning not remembering any of this until I get a picture from Rudy and Donnie with like this, and I'm like, you son of a bitch. And I looked at Mike, I was like, you let him take pictures of me, man, like come on. He's like, I wasn't paying attention. I was like, of course.
I didn't know.
So yeah,
we could have done some worse stuff with the banana. I mean, I'm just saying.
And the pants are not fire resistant, by the way. I haven't worn those since. I'm scared.
Bad luck, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we're superstitious, so if it's bad luck, it goes away. Though.
Yeah.
We have a lucky branch. We have a lucky chain.
Our lucky branch is like if y'all ever see me post about the lucky limb, it's literally a lucky limb. And Pleasanton last year, Mike had went to set up when I was at work. So when I got off, I drove up and I immediately saw this big old tree branch on the top of our RV, our trailer, and I was like, "Babe, like, did you hit a tree or what?" And he's like, "I don't know." Well, we never got it off. So the next weekend we went to Corpus. Oh, and we ended up hitting 4th and Pork and got 4th overall or something. There was something like that. And then we went to Corpus the next weekend, and that limb rode all the way down there on the top of that RV. Damn. And we hit 4th and Chicken. And I was like, all right, well, the wind down there in Corpus is hard, So when I woke up the next morning, that limb was in front of the trailer, and I was like, that's it. It's going inside. And it's literally over our window. And there's been, ever since we've had that lucky limb, we've at least gotten one walk.
Mixed like, I don't know, my depth perception was off. I didn't see the limb. Okay.
Nah, it probably came from the house. I backed it up into the driveway here. And we have a lot of old oak trees that just fall down and shit. So probably was from one of those. But yeah, we have that, and then Chad gave me in Bussenburn. Chad gave me a feather. And I put it in my hat, and then we killed it at Bussenburn. Mm-hmm. That was the first year we actually.
So if you see us looking carrying, if I walk up to awards with a tree limb in my hand, y'all know what it's for, right? I should start decorating it for Christmas.
Walking to campus, and what the hell is all this shit?
Yeah, no kidding. I'm gonna tell you, we need to change our song to Yankee Doodle because that damn feather.
So I don't know, man. I mean, we were sitting there, and Chad just walks up to me, and he's like, "Here you go," and I was like, "A feather?" And he's like, "Man," he goes, I walked by this feather. I've walked by this feather 3 times, man, and something told me to pick it up and give it to you." And I said, "Me?" And he said, "Yeah, I don't know why." He goes, "Here you go." And I was like, "Okay." So then I just got my hat and I put it in there. And so everybody was talking about, you know, then she was Yankee Doodle, and everyone was like, "What's up with the feather?" I'm like, "Well, my buddy had a premonition. I'm gonna wear it, you know." So
awesome.
and then we walked 3 times at Bust and Burn, which is the first time we did that.
So there's that lucky feather.
And so now it's in my hat, and we walk to Traders with it, and now we hit Briscoe, you know. So I'm staying there.
That's cool, man.
That's awesome.
Appreciate it, Rusty Junk.
Yeah.
So I know I met y'all earlier, but the Bust and Burn the year before is when I really talked to Tiffany for the first time, a lot anyway. And she was by herself because you were doing like a catering, right?
No, I was actually at a man trip with my family.
Oh, that's right. It was a man trip. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, but our sponsor had paid, and I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna waste it. Like, I'm gonna do it, right?" So
do it by my damn self.
I remember getting there, and I'm unloading the trailer, and these guys come out. They're like, "Do you want some?" I was like, "Nope,
What's up, Mr. King?
Nope, I'm doing
Jimmy
this from
King.
start to finish by myself."
Damn right.
Dude, she had everything like all prepped up and ready like the night before, like, and at that time I was doing most of the work because she didn't know, you know, everything that I did or what I did to prep or anything like that. And so she was like, that's one of the reasons why she wanted to do it, because she was like, let me do it just so I know what you do and what you have to go through, and maybe this will help me to help you, you know, for all the other cooks. And I was like, go ahead, sure, you know, it's paid for, might as well, you know. So she did it, and she was like, first she was like, F that, I'm never doing that again. But now I know what the heck you do, and now I can help you more.
But I was also, because I like to be, I don't procrastinate. I was literally an hour ahead on every cook because I was like anticipating something going wrong and me not being like, I have to walk the box or whatever. And, you know, I think I walked in chicken. Yeah. There. And I mean, we didn't walk this year.
Hey, it's better to have it ready than Cambro than cutting it close.
Amen.
Yeah, no lie.
And then for a while, everybody was like, "Oh, it's Tiff's team."
Yeah, they all started thinking, and then with the colors, they all think it's my team, but it's really not. We really do 50-50. I could say like now, we can read each other's minds. Like if I see, hey, babe, you gotta start pulling the ribs. You gotta do this, and he's like, oh yeah. So like we remind each other or whatnot, and
that's good.
I mean, every meet we both touch something for it. You know what I mean? Like it really is 50-50. Minus, I did injure my elbow, so I can't do a lot of lifting right now. So he's having to load the pits by himself, which I feel bad for. But yeah, I mean, that's about the only thing I could say I can't really help with right now.
So does Mika keep y'all updated on the clock like Lily does?
No, that kid does
Lily's
not even care.
Lily's like, Dad, it's 51. It's 51. I'm like, Lily, we are 1 minute from turn in. I'm good.
No, she don't do that. She just hauls all the kids to the trailer, man.
She does.
I got 6 in chicken there at Buster.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all do sometimes end up with the kids, don't you?
All the kids, man. Like even when we had that little trailer, all the kids were in there.
So my sponsor, Travis, he has like a huge tour bus. Basically, it's a 40-foot. It is massive. Okay, when he came to the comps, he has his nieces and nephews there. They would still be in our little 22-foot toy hauler crammed in the back. Like I'm like, y'all, there's like 12 of them, and we're trying to cook. And I was like, that's it. We need a bigger trailer. So the whole reason, there's 2 reasons why we got the bigger trailer. 1, because our kid isn't as popular apparently. And then 2, because when we go places, most of the time Rudy and Sadie are with us. So we were thinking we'll just have one RV or whatever, you know, and you know, it didn't end up working like that. Rudy's doing his own thing now, but yeah, so we still have all the kids in there. So it's like they get the back room, and then they know to go through the back door and not bother us because there's too much foot traffic in that other one.
Yeah,
especially when you're running boxes and the kid gets in your way, you're like,
Yeah, you feel bad. You can't be mean because you know it's not their fault. But yeah, no, I'll feel bad.
Well, cool, well, awesome. Anthony,
are there in Sure Shots trailer?
You want to do our segment, Anthony?
Oh shit! What segment is that, bro?
Come on, you're Sam today. You're Sam today.
Shit. It could be your Mount Rushmore if you want to call it that, but he does it all serious and shit. Yeah, it looks all stoic and shit. Yeah. But no, man, we've got this thing where you guys can. It's basically you pick your own dream team, kind of, and it can be anyone from the past, future. And you use your wildest imagination. Any celebrity, anybody you can, any fellow cook, but you make your team of what is it, Serge? You pick your four, and then you can have a box runner. Yeah. So, what would be y'all dream team?
Well, I would do Rudy's and then Bill Miller.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, y'all thought Rudy Para.
Oh, Rudy. That's
funny.
too hard, y'all. We have way too many close, good cooks that I couldn't even pick for if I wanted to, honestly.
I mean, be honest. I mean, I probably, I've been doing pretty good in ribs. Like I said, ribs was actually one of our lowest proteins last year.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's our best protein. Like we made top 10. So I would keep myself at ribs and I'd still keep her at pork.
No, you need to keep outside people, but not us.
Yeah, but
who do you want to work with?
And
well,
then,
we've obviously worked with Rudy before, so we know we did that at that Quero one. So Rudy, I mean, it's sad. Tracy and Jimmy. I mean, it's just everybody. I would want to pull everybody in the crew and let them have a hand.
I gotta get Carl in there somewhere, man.
Nah, Carl's mean to me now.
No, I love Carl. Carl's helped us out a lot, and Carl drinks Mountain Dew, so that's what I drink. That's why
right on.
It's the drink of champions. Hey, Michael Jordan, he ate Wheaties. And everybody ate Wheaties. Carl Davis drinks Mountain Dew. And team of the year.
There you go.
Team of the year.
There you go.
Mountain Dew.
We need to get Carl.
I'm pretty sure. I am like 95% sure that he injects his chicken with Mountain Dew too.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's his liquid he uses.
So, that's why it's so extreme. But no, I mean, I have to get Carl Davis in there with at least chicken. I mean, shoot, he's always hitting in chicken for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Rudy does really good at brisket. I'll keep my buddy Rudy at brisket. And honestly, like I said, it's a hard question, man, because we do so much of the cooks. What?
Two more. Yeah, two more.
Oh, box runner. I'm gonna stay with Rudy's wife, Sadie, because she does really good at box running. Even though she has a baby, she's gonna have a baby in one hand
and the box in the other.
Maybe you have somebody that you
because Rudy ain't running nowhere.
Except for his mouth.
You name one. You give one. I've already named 3.
No, I told you I'm not in this conversation. I would want to.
I'm not in this conversation.
No, I seriously, there's way too many of y'all that y'all all have y'all expertise, and it would be so hard.
I mean, I love Colin too. Colin does good.
You got anybody who maybe inspired you before you started competing?
Well, Reggie Q for sure. I mean, Reggie Q's, they're going to be in there. That's another one too that we would, we'd love to do that.
I can tell you, if Mike wouldn't have watched him that way, the way he came home, he's like, I want to be like this, and he would show me, and I'm like, but why? Why do I have to do this? And now I'm like, let's go. I'm more motivated. So and if
you take their class too, I mean, it's not like Reggie's doing one thing, one meat, and that's it, and.
Right.
They're the same way. They got their hands in everything together.
Right. And sometimes they split.
Yeah, and that's why I want it. I don't want it to be like, she does this and I do that. So, but they inspired us a lot. I love them. Giving us good hints too. Shout out to Kevin Hernandez too. Kevin Hernandez would give us little tips here and there as well. He's helped us out.
There's been so many. I can't even think of everybody that.
It's just hard to tell you, man. But
but you got it. That's awesome.
But
so y'all gonna be hitting it hard pretty next year, 2026, or what? Y'all coming for it?
Like I said, we say no, but we are. That's one of the reasons why I went back to work. I went back to work because if we don't have a sponsor, we're gonna do it ourselves. So and like I said, we have goals this year. We're going to we want more GCs. We want more RGCs.
He wants a 200.
I want a 200, and I want a real 200, not a. Like I said, if my box isn't looking good, I'll tell you, bro. I'll tell you right off the bat, it wasn't a 200.
And then we wanted a 777, and we started off with that. So I mean, we've already accomplished one of them, and that's good. But
off the bat, good start. And then, like I said, we're gonna go to the rodeo with Rudy. We're doing the rodeo with Rudy, so we're hoping to hit a walk there with him, and then. I want to make top 10.
And we're going to try our hardest. We stayed consistent last year, but honestly, that's what we're shooting for. Just to keep not let our feelings sway our cook. Like, hey, we did like shit. Let's change it all drastically. That's not what we're looking for. We're just trying to stay. No matter where we go, we cook the same. We sauce the same. Nothing has changed, and it's working. So that's what we're staying at.
I mean, we know the cooks that we did good last year, so we're going to stick to those for sure. And then there's cooks where, we want to kind of go back and try it with the recipes that we have now. The ones that we had earlier was just totally different from the ones we had at the end of the year when we already honed everything down. So,
South Texas Bash.
That's up to our sponsor.
My sponsor is already. I need to talk to you about that because he was already asking about the big sponsorship. He wants to be one of the bigger ones, I think. So.
Yeah, because we want a golf cart. We want to be able to take a golf cart.
But we were talking about it, by the way, Low and Slow. I know you're listening. Yeah. We were talking about it. And what's funny is before all that junk got brought up, which, by the way, we do not hate y'all. Y'all inspired us because we were trying to come up with ways to make a scene at Bash. And we were joking. I said, that's it. I'm hiring a bunch of Hooter girls or strippers. And we're going to have girls walking around in tank tops. And
it's a family event.
It was funny. We had a game plan. And then that happened. I was like, oh, man. Colin's like, sounds like a plan.
We actually have a team in West Texas who competed, and the guy 2 years ago, he owns a gentleman's club in Pecos.
Oh my God, no way.
And when he registered the team name, it was underneath that gentleman's club's, the company, the establishment name. So I had to call him up, and I was like, sir, we want you to come and compete, but you need to register under a different company name. And remember, it's a family event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did have a bunch of girls.
I would be drastic though. I'd have a stripper pole in the back of the truck and driving around.
It's a family event. But we really were. We were like,
we were like, we gotta beat them. They obviously know what they're doing. Let's we were trying
but like I said, we were in the back. We were in the very, very back. I was like, there's no way we're getting People's Choice, but nobody wants to walk all the way back there. So I said, if we get closer next year, then we'll.
But just put us right next to Low and Slow next year. So we
can there's that one team that was back in the back, Coastal Resources. They're 3 years in a row winners of showmanship. They had a band back there and stuff. And
that's awesome.
Somebody had to take them down.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I can afford a band.
Serge, I will say, thank God you didn't call me to co-host when they were on, because I've had the shotgun with them, and they shotgun for everything. You walk through their camp, you get a shotgun of beer.
I love them. I mean, they remind me of us when we first started, because we were the same way. We just had a canopy and our barrels, and that was it. Yeah. Everything was loaded in the back of the truck. Go over there, unload it, and then after that, put it back in there. Let's go,
Mm-hmm.
So
what's up, Dakota?
They're pretty awesome. They're good. I mean, and they're kicking ass too, man. I mean,
oh yeah, they are. Yeah.
Absolutely. They're a team to watch for next year too, man.
Yep.
Or this season.
I think so.
Amen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, y'all, man,
Texas barbecue bash too.
Y'all are a perfect spot, man. You're gonna throw a fucking rock and hit a comp.
Yeah.
Direction, right? So
up all over that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
Yeah. I could definitely say I'm proud of us this year. Honestly, like I told him, like even yesterday or this weekend after that 777, I just looked at him. I was like, "Can you believe this?" I mean, we were coming in like second. We used to look at the paper and be like, "Who did we beat that was a name?" And I know we've all done that. How many of y'all looked at your paper and been like, "Oh my God, like we're at the bottom, right?" Now we look at it and we're like, we're not at the bottom. And it's kind of like, I mean, it's taken a lot of work and a lot of money and a lot of time, and Lord knows it's like It's worth it though. I mean,
we were going into the comps and we were like, oh man, so and so's here. Oh man, so and so's
yeah,
here.
we used to do that.
And she was still doing it at one time. And I told her when we were going to Ingleside and we were at Ingleside.
Oh gosh, that was a hornet's nest, y'all.
Yeah, in Ingleside we got there and we weren't expecting it. We thought everybody's going to be in Bandera at that time, so we went to Ingleside for more of a vacation and a cook at the same time. And when we got there, we saw who was there. We had Fred Robles, we had Gulf Coast, Carl, we had Toasty. Yeah. Toasty was there.
Barefoot.
It was a lot of. It was bad.
So many.
Aaron Cruz was there. Yeah. Like, dang, and she was just like, man, I feel. She was, I'm not feeling this, and I was like, well, you should have said that before we came all the way over here.
We just go fishing.
And she looked at me and she's like, well, what do you mean? I'm sorry. I was like, dude, we've done enough cooks already. We've done enough hardware to where, I said, you're thinking that, and I said, I'm here thinking we're gonna GC this motherfucker. Like that's how I felt. And she looked at me and I was like, I'm telling you the truth. Like, there's a lot of big names there, but one time or another we've beaten them in one category, and everybody has,
what's up, Patty boy?
It's so humbling.
Yeah, I mean, some cooks have their days, some cooks don't, and so as long as we can beat them all in one time, then hey, and sure enough we did.
Next to us, because then you'll really hate us after the bash.
I go to Briscoe last year.
Patty's throwing it out there.
I go to Briscoe last year, my second cook-off ever in my whole life. And I walk up to go turn in chicken, and I tell him first place coming through.
Well, y'all know about that little bet me and Rudy had about the best pork cooker, right? And then did y'all see the casserole thing? Okay. Well, man, I will never forget that day because I was like, I can honestly say I put a lot of effort into that pork just so that I could beat him. That's how I am. I'm not very good at competition because I don't like to lose. So I was drunk by that time because we had a 3-hour delay. So when I got, what's kind of crazy is that they were about to call first place pork and I hadn't been called, and Rudy called it before they even announced or played our song. He's like, and he goes, first place pork, 6 Gun BBQ. And then they started playing our song. And I was just like, holy crap, like, how long have I been working at that box? The box that I've been trying to master. And I was just like, oh, it's just those little things like that make it, all that hard work worth it.
Yeah,
for sure.
It should be confidence too.
Yeah, it is. Then there are times like I said, we can tell you how many times we looked at the paper and we're like, oh God, we're like second to last, or or we're last, or like when I had turned in raw chicken and it killed us and we were on a roll, I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And he's like, it's all right. We both were excited, no big deal, right? We shook it off. It took me a little while to shake it off, but I shook it off, and it just live and learn. That's all you could say is live and learn. And it doesn't matter what you think your best box is. If their taste buds don't like it, you're shit out of luck. You can make it look as pretty as you want, but if it ain't going to taste the way they want it to taste, there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to pray they like your flavor.
Yeah.
But,
well, cool, man. That's awesome. That's awesome story. And man, huge congratulations on this past weekend. That was awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Awesome, heck yeah.
And man, looking forward to seeing more of it. You know what I mean? Next year.
Yep.
See what happens. Oh, yeah. Colin's coming after it too, ain't you, Colin?
Yeah. Colin called it. Team of the year, Colin. I hear you.
I think he is the rookie of the year for sure.
Dude, does CBA have a rookie of the year? If not, they should.
They don't.
They really should.
They should.
Well, it's hard though. Like us. I mean, we cook, for the past 3 years, every once in a while a comp.
Mm-hmm.
Like what qualifies as a rookie?
They should do something like the most improved, like the stats from do the most improved. So who was horrible in the beginning but ended up in the top 10 or whatever, however you want to say it.
Right.
I think that would be good. Like get acknowledged for your hard work or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like that's the same way, low and slow. That the Will needs to.
I'm thinking Patrick is on his, and Roman must be running the low and slow page here. I was just talking with Roman before I came on the show.
I remember that. That was sad. That was sad at Bandera when Will played their song like that, and then Brenda's like, "No, Will, no," and I was like, "Oh man, that's
psych."
Yeah. How much? Actually, I'm a true rookie. I only competed in one cook-off before this season.
No, I mean,
Oh, really?
I believe
yeah.
But I'm
I
saying,
never
like,
competed
you know,
before
it
this
should be
year.
like, okay, if you haven't
His
Oh.
one year was Cowboy in Midland a few weeks ago.
Mhm.
He started with cooking for Cowboy, first
Mhm.
comp, and then a year later he GC'd that damn thing.
Yep.
Jesus, Colin.
Who had first
Pretty
place
good,
brisket that day, Colin?
Who had first
Oh, man. You always got to steal the spotlight,
He bringing
Donnie.
up old
Always
shit.
got to
You
steal
can't
the
win it all.
spotlight.
He ain't gonna forget that. Hey, if the talk of cooking for Cowboy was definitely Anthony's brisket, though. That's the talk of the. That's
Oh,
the talk
Lord.
of the
Oh Lord.
Dollar General brisket.
Yeah.
Don't go my
brisket.
How's the marbling on that wag there?
Man, I
Anthony?
don't want to talk about that shit, man. Salsa was kicking. All I gotta say.
That's also that was a
Yeah.
family recipe.
Yeah.
Family recipe
Yeah.
from fucking 5th generation New Mexico fucking recipe.
It was funny because me and Serge and Anthony were all sitting together, and I kept going, "Fuck, 11th chicken again,"
Yeah.
and then I get a rib call. Damn, 11th pork again. And then they call second place brisket, and I was like, "Damn, 11th brisket." And my song hits, and I look at Anthony. He goes, "That's your song." I was like, "No shit, can't get up right now."
Yeah, man, he was like, I ain't gonna get a buckle. Fuck. He got the biggest buckle of the night. Yeah, I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
my
for
God.
sure.
Oh shit,
But
fun
no, it
times,
was
man. That's what barbecue family is about, man.
Yeah, it was also seeing
There you go, Donnie.
Colin, man. He was
Here's your
Colin
here's
was
your buddy.
hype, man.
There's my buddy.
You see,
Spoiled dog,
so
man.
Donnie who beats him with his own
Shut up,
season.
Rudy. Cook's Choice don't count. They don't give awards for that at the banquet.
Well, cool.
His whole protein.
Hey, but
No,
hey,
you're wrong.
our
You're wrong.
goal last year at the awards is we all sat around the table. It was Belly Up, Rudy, and then us, and we were like, our goal next year is we're all going to be on that shirt. We're all, and Rudy scraped by, but like he's 25th in pork, so he's on that shirt. But I was like, Rudy, but you're gonna have to do a couple more comps because he has a reason why he's slowed down, which we all understand. But
Right.
I was just like, oh my god, I remember going and looking after it was all final to make sure he was still on there because that was our goal to be on that shirt. So we're all three on there, Belly Up too. So
Awesome.
It's like I was 26th on ribs, and Phil and I were at the deer lease, and he's like, "You need to go to Bandera, get on that shirt." And I knew the two people ahead of me, Colin and Belly Up, weren't cooking, and I was like, "Nope." I made a promise to my little girl. We're gonna deer hunt this weekend. It's just a shirt.
it's just a shirt. But after the comments that were made to us, it kind of like lit a fire in our ass.
Drove you. Yeah, no, I get it.
It's like
We wanted to be one of the top. We wanted to be the top barbecue team in this area. You know, that was going to be on there. You know, like we just wanted. That's what we wanted. You know, we wanted to be known. You know.
Yeah.
We don't get that a lot out here. You know, in Somerset, everybody barbecues, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You know, so
that whole little area there, Somerset, Lytle, all that shit right there. Everybody.
I mean, hell, if you need somebody to cater barbecue, just look up Somerset, Texas, because there's like 7 or 8 of us here.
Y'all got a whole bunch over there catering.
All the people I graduated high school with, they all barbecue and cater. It's kind of crazy because I'm like, why did we even like? Did we all?
Our mayor's husband has a barbecue catering. company.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's just crazy, bro. Like, man. But I mean that's a big deal there.
Well, we never expected to be on the shirt 3 times, so we're very proud of that. That
should be.
set us on.
Should be.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, man.
All our goals we hit, and I'm very happy with it. And some we exceeded, and I'm happy. I thank God for it, and you know. We're just gonna keep on rolling with it, brother. And
awesome, man.
Things go wrong, like I said. If you wanna be successful, you have your trailer tires have to come off. Your generator has to blow up.
Dude, so many times we had blowouts, and we're like everything was telling us not to go, but we were just driven. I mean, we would we would pack it up. We'd leave we would have, but we didn't have to, thanks to Rudy. But we would have left half of our crap on the side of the road, loaded it in the back of the truck with a canopy, and got our butts there because we said we were going to do something. We're going to do it. So I was just limping in on a donut. I don't care. We're going to do it.
That's why Rudy says y'all having a 6-gun kind of day, because that's what kind of.
If I got to stand there with a can of carb cleaner to keep the generator on.
You're gonna hear it. I'm telling you. Like, people say, I'm having a 6-gun day. I'm telling you.
It's crazy when shit like that happens. When shit like that happens and you're going to a cook-off, it usually turns out to be a good cook-off.
And we say that.
Oh, you know what? Belly Up, man. Yeah. Belly Up's trailer messed up or something like that, and they showed some. I don't remember what cook-off it was.
We had a blowout on the way somewhere.
And I was like, y'all gonna walk, bro. Y'all gonna walk. And he's like, no, we're not. No, we're not. And then they ended up RGCing. I think that one. I was like, told you.
Never fails.
Yeah, Johnny saved us quite a bit with her generator and other stuff. Like if I forgot something, Johnny will be like, and you know, Christine's always like texting me, and you know, she's the one that makes our badges and my cow print stuff that I'm obsessed with or whatever. But she, I mean, she kicks ass, dude. She can cook too. I'll tell you that. But Johnny will come over there, but what's wrong with your generator? Here, I got this, or he'll give you the shirt off his back too. I mean,
really,
everybody. Yeah. I mean, everybody. Sure. I can't even tell you how many people reached out to us and that we hardly even knew, you know, and that's how we all became close. I mean,
I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. There's some barbecue family that I would call long before blood family.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Yep.
Carl's offered his trailer before.
Oh yeah, Carl was going to give us his old cast iron trailer to borrow so that we could keep cooking when all that happened.
It sucks in the rain though. Ask him about Weatherford in that old trailer. he had tarps all the way around that bitch.
It's what I said. Like, we appreciate everybody, man, and it's like I said, it stems from just hanging out with everybody afterwards, bro. And I'll tell everybody till I'm blue in the face. Y'all need to do it. If you want to learn,
shut up and listen, right?
Yeah, no lie, that is 100%.
And the key is to listen.
Don't get too drunk that you forget, because I've done
that. No, I'm just saying the key is to listen, because you know, like you're a cooker, you're too hard-headed on your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like, hold on, can you say that again? Let me hit record.
You're too hard-headed on your own stuff, man. You want to do good. You know, you want to change your stuff. Yeah. You got to listen to other people that are doing good. You know.
Yeah.
So,
have an open mind. Yeah.
And you have a lot of people going, "Oh, what's the recipe? What's the recipe?" And it's like, it don't matter what the fucking recipe is. Yeah. It's the process.
That's the recipe.
It's the process.
Carl Davis and Jackson do.
Well, cool guys. We're past hour and 30, man. Like I said, awesome story, and man, y'all kicked ass this weekend, and I'm sure you're gonna keep doing it, man. So keep doing what y'all are doing, and I can't wait to see what's gonna come up with 6-gun.
I appreciate y'all guys. Thank y'all for having us.
Great job, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for coming on, spending some time with us, and we'll catch up again for sure.
Right, definitely.
Good luck this year.
Right, guys. Stay well.
Good luck, everybody.
Man.
Oh, man.
It's a good show.
They're good folks, man.
That was fun. They are.
Yeah, I'd heard about the accident, and I didn't know the details of it, man. But that's scary as shit. Dude.
Yeah, it was, and that trailer, I'm telling you, was heavy, and he was pulling that bitch with a half ton.
It's a testament.
Wow.
Yeah,
people don't overcome stuff like that.
Yeah,
for sure.
And that stretch, and that stretch from that Harper exit on 10, where he was at, it's hairy, man. When you get all them fucking trucks and shit driving 80 miles an hour through there.
Yeah. Is that the twisted mobile that was in Fort?
Yes, that Kyle gives me shit about.
Fort Stockton, right?
Fort Stockton, yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, that's the one.
Wow.
Damn.
Yep, that's the one.
Well, cool, man. We'll go and end it there. And man, I appreciate y'all coming on.
Donnie, Colin, thank you guys, man. Appreciate y'all stepping up.
Colin, Donnie, congratulations on your calls.
Shit, I had no fucking call. My daughter did.
Call from the house.
I might start letting her cook steak now. Fuck. Dude, I think her song. I think her song had hit one note, and she come up out of her chair.
Boom.
I mean, it was like it's so her
That's
song
solid.
starts with a symbol, and it's like the first tick of that symbol. She popped
You
up
know
out of
it.
that chair.
Damn.
But that gets me more stoked than
Hell
me
yeah.
getting the fucking walk. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially when there's 25 freaking kids and she hits second. You know.
Mhm.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
So
Yeah.
and then when we got back to the trailer, so they gave them 2 steaks, and one of hers was big, and of course they give them shit steaks, right? And so she didn't turn in the smaller one. So we come back, and me and Homegrown and Jimmy were sitting there talking, and I said she went in there, she's gonna cut that steak up, she's gonna bring it out and have everybody take a bite. And sure enough, about that time, here she comes out the trailer.
Yeah.
And I took a bite, and I was like, "Holy shit!" and both of the other guys were like, "Damn!" And then Danton came over, and he had one, and he's like, "Damn, Lily, I should have had you cook my steak yesterday."
How'd your steak do, Colin?
Yeah, I forget what I placed, 16th or 17th or something.
Oh shit, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Shit, mine was
60
fucking
turn-ins.
28.
It's tough
Yeah.
field down there. Me and Chase both got our butts kicked. Like, we're
Yeah.
thinking it's interesting over there at Briscoe, man. It's hard to get to that
It's
kind of
different.
steak call. Fuck.
It's definitely different.
I thought
Mine
the
said too much
Pio,
seasoning, too salty.
Pio's, they're out of Laredo, and he got second place there in steak last year, and they didn't do steak this year because they got there late on Friday. But he said that he asked me what temperature I pulled mine. I said usually 128, 129, and he's like, man, he said these Mexicans down there, they like it about 134. He's like,
More well done.
he's like, leave it on a little longer next time.
I pulled
down
mine
here
at
in this
37.
area. Yeah.
Yeah.
At what time? At what temp?
I pulled mine at 137.
Okay, yeah, you're holding yours on a little longer than me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well,
but
cool, boys.
that's what we were talking about a while ago. Hanging out and visiting with folks, and you get a little bit of information from people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's like me and Phil being on the deer lease. I don't talk a whole lot at the deer lease. I wait till he gets drunk.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
I will say he's helped me a lot though on getting these seasonings off the ground and into these stores and stuff like that, giving me some pointers. And matter of fact, the label guy that did all my designs for that, Phil hooked me up with him, and it's just been a big ass help.
That's awesome. That's all. Yeah, that's all. That's awesome. Seeing you get out there, Donnie, and get your shit out there, man. Man, your stuff's good. So
we're gonna start slowing. We're gonna slow down for a couple weeks, because people are like, I want to get you in, but it's gonna have to be January, and because they pay taxes on shit they got. I get it,
Right.
So, and I'm on my second order, and I've got like 2 cases of each flavor, it looks like. So, and I just bought 20 cases the other day, so 5 cases of each. So the first order was 16 total cases, the second order was 20 total cases, and
I'm almost out of Twisted 5. Just saying.
I need to move. No, I got 5. I got some 5.
I probably had
I need to make some.
I probably had a couple hundred people from Oklahoma follow your page today. So
there you go.
Oh, nice, sweet. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
It's people from out of this area too, out of your operating area. People from Oklahoma, so they're going to be following you now.
Nice.
People, they're not Comp barbecue folks either, so maybe you can get in some of their kitchens. That's where the money's at.
And that that's what about my seasonings is. That's why I labeled them like beef and chicken or clucker and pork, because people are so fucking busy today. They're wanting to do shit the quick way. They ain't gonna layer shit like us guys do, right?
No.
They want a one and done, hit it and leave. You know what I mean? And that's what I was thinking of, because that comp bubbles like that, everybody else gonna be cooking like that. So
how many billion-dollar industry is seasonings and sauces?
It is right now. It's around a $20 billion industry, and I read something the other day that they're saying by 2030, it's going to be like a $40 billion industry.
Wow.
Yeah. And Comp barbecue is only $200 million of that, right? So,
oh yeah, easy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
cool, boys. Good luck with that, man. It's good seeing it out there, and man, Get that shit, Donnie.
And you gonna make it to CBAs?
Yeah, I'll
gonna
be
make
at
the
World, bro.
Come
Yeah,
on.
I'll be at World. I'll be at World.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Surge, bust out the trailer. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in spot 60. Come see me.
What's that?
Absolutely, man.
Spot 60.
Yep.
Hell
Yep,
yeah.
yep. You got your spot already?
Nah, I will be this week though.
Okay.
And I mean,
That's what-
Colin,
Spot
Colin did.
60. Yep.
60.
60. Yeah.
I'm at 90 at the end of the building.
All right.
They'll put me in the weed.
No, I wanted the end of the building. I was right by the turn in last time.
Yeah.
Right at the end of the sidewalk.
Mhm.
It's still a quick walk from where I'm at. Maybe a minute and a half walk, you know. But with DJing and shit, I don't know yet if I'm gonna take my DJ trailer and then come back and bring my barbecue trailer, or if I'm gonna try to squeeze all my DJ shit into the barbecue trailer with all the barbecue shit. So it's a lot for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Well, good luck, man. Good
All right,
luck
man.
on that. That's coming up, and man, it's awesome. Great show. Thanks for coming on, and
appreciate the invite.
Yeah, you guys have a Merry Christmas and let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir. And this is the last show for the year, so
I know.
Okay.
So
Thank y'all for helping us close it out.
Yeah,
exactly, man. 72 episodes in. I think we did pretty good this year. So
there you go.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
All right, fellas.
All right, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Happy New Year and Merry Christmas, and we'll
Yes,
talk
sir.
to y'all.
Absolutely, you guys.
Sounds good. Later.
This is Parrish Randall, and this concludes this episode of Beyond the Smoke. Thanks for stopping by, friend. We hope to see you again real soon. Until next time, happy trails. Until we talk meat again.